2, 1. What's up, everybody? Monroe Mann here. I'm on the train, the Brightline train, going to Orlando from Miami with my mom.
Hi, everybody.
And a little guy talking over there. So if you haven't, of course, thanks for subscribing and turning on the bell. Appreciate that greatly. And then once the train leaves, I'm gonna head over there, so I'm not just talking the entire time. What's going on, people? Nice to see you. Yeah.
Why is that?
Because I don't want to be whispering like this the entire time when I'm talking to everybody. Actually, I'm gonna go over there now because I'll see you in a little bit. I'll be back. Okay. So we're at the 1 minute mark. We're waiting to see who ends up joining us for a little bit here. Heading up towards Orlando area to check out Kissimmee and Winter Park. And we're in West Palm Beach right now, and and that.
I'm looking for my phone. Oh, there it is.
What's up? Nice to see you, whoever's here. What's up, Elijah? Lovely to see you.
Right, Coach.
And we're at the train station here in West Palm. No problem. In West Palm Beach, and just waiting here. After this train starts leaving, it's an express from here all the way to Orlando. What's up, Jamie? How are you? Nice to see you. So just going on a little trip. My mom's back there at the seat. Real estate is a lot less expensive in West Palm Beach, also in the Kissimmee area, Winter Park, and like for the same amount of money you could buy I don't know why, I think I keep opening that. For the same amount of money, that gets you like a studio or 1 bedroom in Miami Beach that is tiny. You can get like a 3 or 4 bedroom with 2 garage. So the doors just closed and the train should be moving in any minute. Hi, Jamie, how are you? Or maybe I already asked that because you just said good, thank you, how are you? No shop. My shoplifting tip is don't do it, because you're gonna end up in jail with a criminal record, and we don't want that. We don't want that at all. So I what's up, K20? We put the title as just riding the Brightline train to Orlando. I'm curious to see if that title actually helps to bring in new people. Gambling tips: never gamble more than you can afford to lose. That's it. And life is gambling, and stock market is gambling, real estate is gambling. I mean, it's all of those things. And the idea just is don't. Like whenever if you ever go to the casino, you only want to gamble $100, then that's it. And every time you win, whenever I'm at the casino, if I like do a $5 chip and then I win 2 chips back, I put 1 chip in my pocket and then 1 chip stays in play. And that way that prevents you, then eventually you've got $100 in your pocket, and then all the money that's left on the table is yours. You've got it. Why do we only have one life? And I'm wondering how long the connection will last, because this door keeps opening and it's really annoying. I'm gonna come over here. Thanks, Jamie. Yeah, train ticket. I wish I could put you on this super board. Why can't I click heart? It won't let me heart that. There we go. There, you guys can see outside now. Dun, 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 dun. Blue skies. What's up, bruv? Welcome to the live stream. Why do we only have one like on here? Come on, can we at least get two likes or three? How you doing, bruv? Welcome. We're heading to Orlando on the Brightline train. And I don't know if I was talking about it on live stream or with other people, but I'm reading these two books. One is called like Essentialism, and the other book is called 10 times is easier than 2 times. And it's very interesting. Both of them just saying is that you can, like how you can achieve a lot more by doing less. And I also appreciate the message just in terms of stress too, because the more you're stretched in 50 million directions, the more stressed you're going to be. My mission, one of my missions in 2025 is kind of reducing all of the things that I am doing because it's overwhelming. It doesn't mean giving up on your dreams, but it does mean focusing on the most important dreams that you want to do in life. And sometimes when I was younger, when I was in my 20s, I would always believe that you can achieve every single dream you want in life. Now that I'm 47, I realize you can achieve many of the dreams that you want in life, but you cannot achieve absolutely every single one of them. If you're wondering, I'm on the train here. Wow, still stuck at only one. Still stuck at one like. Wow. Tough crowd. Very tough crowd. So anyway, what's my focus for 2025? Maybe you can share also here in the chat, what are your focuses for 2025? Is there anything in particular that you want to? For me, 2025 is stop the financial bleed from my mother and start and turn it around so that now there's a net income every single month, a net positive gain every single month rather than a loss every month. Number 2 is reduce the number of projects on which I'm focused to the bare essential ones that I really want to 100% focus on. Because, like I said, if you can get stretched too thin. Even though I know that you can focus on a lot more than you think you can. I'm also realizing you can't focus on absolutely everything. And so I'm trying to find that happy medium where I scale things back for 2025 and focus on, for example, some of those things that I really want to focus on, my YouTube channel, my company Break Diving, helping my mom, and traveling, and dramatically increasing my income. 2025 is the year that is going to happen, ladies and gentlemen. And I hope something similar is on your mind for 2025, that you're not going to just continue the exact same thing that you did 2024. So many people say, oh my gosh, I'm so glad the year is over. It's such a tough year. I can't wait. 2025 is going to be great. How is it going to be great unless you actually change? If 2024 was so terrible, how are you going to change? The definition of insanity that Albert Einstein said is, of course, doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. Well, don't do the same thing that you did in 2024. And guess what? You will have better results in 2025. Jamie says, I'll be focusing on minimizing my possessions and making that money. 100%. I don't have a lot of possessions, but my mom does. And there's a ton of stuff in storage and this and that. And I want to either downsize all that stuff, or like I said, that's why we're going up to look at real estate in the Orlando, Kissimmee, Winter Park area, because we could buy a really big place for her and put all of her stuff in there, and I don't have to worry about getting rid of all the stuff. Just put it in one of the spare bedrooms, something like that. What's up, Blazed Crypt? What would you say to those who don't understand change, or who are unwilling to change, or maybe are even stuck and can't change? Something I just read, interestingly enough, is that there's so many things going through my mind right now, and like I'm gonna try to sequentially answer your question, Blaze. If you're first of all, if you're unwilling to change, it means you prefer the status quo. It means you prefer your current life. You might complain, you might say I want to change, but if you don't change, it means you did not want to change. Why don't people change? It's because they're too connected and anchored in their old identity. And people who are stuck in the past, and to a degree, I'm one of those people. We all get stuck in the past to some degree. Hey, that's for Jay right there. Jay, I'm coming to see you because you keep telling me you're going to come see me. I'm on the train and I'm coming to you, baby. One of these books that I'm reading, I think it's 10 times is easier than 2 times. It's saying it's painful. If you want to change your life and become something greater, you have to become comfortable giving up your former identity. Your old identity 80% of your old identity needs to die in order for you to become something much greater than you currently are today. And that's a really tough thing. And when I read that, I was thinking, wow, maybe the reason why me, you, any of us do not see incredible changes year after year is to our old identity so strongly that we're not able to grow and become that person that we're supposed to be. Is going to make us who we would like to see. Like we say, oh my gosh, Jamie said, I want to get rid of my possessions and I want to make more money. We're going about 130 miles. Can you hear me? Testing. There we go. We got the connection back. We're going about 130 miles per hour right now. It's very fast. Dum, dum, dum. What's up, Monique? How are you? What's up, Monique? Let me see. Jamie says, my house feels like a box of other people's stuff with a roof on. I'm here alone now and I like it to feel like my home. Jamie, 100%. All I can say is, like, based on what I've been reading and the latest stuff. By the way, if any of you are new, I have a PhD in psychology. I study psychology. I read as many books as I can, so I try to share that with you guys here on the YouTube channel. Jamie, think about that. Just what I was saying, you say you want it to feel like your own home, but you have a box of other people's stuff. You might have to kill part of the identity of you being the mother. And it's going to be sad for you to get rid of your son's, your ex's stuff, whatever it is, because that's part of your identity. So you have to really think, do you really want the home to feel like your own home? Then you're going to have to, in 2025, say, I'm getting rid of my former identity of mother and provider. And now I'm taking care of number one. Yes, Jay, life is like a box of chocolates. I'm glad, Jay, you're waiting for me. I'll see you soon. Blaze Crip says, ego death in a sense. Yeah, I've always said over the years is the key to success is to put your ego to the side. Easier said than done, especially when people like me who have a big ego get in the way of their various dreams. So this is north of West Palm Beach. I'm not sure what city this is, but we're getting towards Stuart, Florida, and it's getting, you can see it's slowing down a little bit because we're in a residential area. So Yeah, so Blaze Crip, it's an ego death. You have to put your ego to the side so much. You know what? Not only is it an ego death, because ego death kind of means like you love how it constantly disconnects from the internet, from my cell phone. A button comes up and says, do you want to reconnect? It's like, I'm doing a... Why would I not want to reconnect? It's like, please automatically reconnect for me. Blaze Crypt is in your Discord, your content. Thank you so much, Blaze. I'm glad you're a supporter. Appreciate that. Jay is here for the vibes. Well, I'm giving you vibes. I'm sending the vibes over your way. You getting, baby, getting the vibes. Another view here of the palm trees in the Florida outdoors. Jace is here. How are you, Jace? By the way, we're talking about some psychology and how to overcome your ego, how to make 2025 a better adventure for you. Kids have until spring to take what they want. That I'm renting a dumpster and anything I'm not using is getting tossed. Jamie, I like your style. Very nice. Hey, what's up, Yasmin? Jace, I am on a train, the Brightline train, and heading from Miami to Orlando. So it should be in Orlando in about 40 minutes or so, or an hour. I think hour and a half. And what's up, Jay? Yeah, I don't think we're gonna get the Palladium medal on the live stream Olympics today because we at 6 right now. We should be able to get at least the silver medal, so the bronze medal. Please click like, guys. Double tap the screen. Let's get us to 10 likes. I'm doing well, Yasmin, more or less. I always feel better when I'm on a train. I love being on a train. I'm on the train here. Really good stuff. And I love the meditative feel of being on a train. And I'm able to get a lot of thinking done. I'm able to do a lot of reading. And now I'm able to do a lot of live streaming because I got you guys here. This train is called Bright Pink because the train outside is pink. But I can't show you the outside of the train at the moment because I'm on the inside of the train. See you, Jace. Jay is doxed. I doxed you. That's right. That's right, everybody. That's it right there. Bright pink. So again, for 2025, commit to making the uncomfortable, difficult changes that you need to make in order to... Oh, I love this part of the trip because look, it looks like Africa, doesn't it? Isn't that pretty? That's so pretty. I love this part of the trip. That's right, Jamie. Double tap the screen and sub if you haven't. I am the #1 live streamer. By the way, Jamie she actually has a video on her channel now, which is crazy. So she hasn't quite done a live stream yet. But you know what? Baby steps, baby steps. How did we have 18 people here now and now it says 0? I really don't like what YouTube has been doing with the algorithm. Very, very frustrating. But we've got 7 likes. Not terrible. Not terrible. Jace, you're back. We're wondering where you went. More of the I call this like the African plains of Florida because I couldn't you imagine just a lion out there or a maybe a giraffe? Very, very pretty. What do you mean you're here? Oh, I'm glad you're here then, Jamie. Now it says we have 2 people, which is good. This is just bonkers, the YouTube live thing. It's, But I will say this too. I haven't solved all of the problems in my life or my business, relationships, whatever, but I don't give up. And I think I'm getting close to solving a bunch of problems this year. When I say this year, I mean 2025, the new year coming up. I'm glad that I got my mom onto. Why do I like the more northern part? It's like dramatically cooler. I mean, it's a 3.5 hour train ride north. You can imagine that that's gonna. Oh, there's a lake out there. Oh, we missed. Sorry, guys. I tried to show you the lake, but I was too slow. Yeah, it did say 0 people. I don't know why the numbers count is often so difficult, so inaccurate. But Jamie, as long as you're there, as long as Jace is there, as long as Jay is there, all good. It's all good. And sometimes they say that you will stay in your current life and your current situation until the pain of staying where you are is worse than the pain it will take to change your situation. So, I mean, they just raised the rent from my mom from like $2,200 a month to $2,500 a month. A $300 increase? Ay, ay, ay. That's just bonkers. Who is their rent raised by $300? And so that the pain of that going $300 extra a month, I'm like, let's just go and find a house to buy. And the mortgage will be $1,500 a month or $1,800 a month. And then all of her stuff can go out of storage. But why did it finally happen the last week? Because the pain of change at this point is less than the pain of staying. And I can't guarantee that we'll find a perfect place in the next couple of months before the leases expire. And maybe we do have to renew either month to month or for another 6 months or another year. Who knows? But at least I'm finally off my butt going, all right, the status quo must change. Cannot just keep going down this road because the pain of staying is more acidic than the pain of booking the train travel, renting a car, looking around at houses and things like that. So the guy at Blaze Crypto was here earlier asking about what about people who don't want to change. It means their current life is comfortable. When your current life is comfortable, you're not going to push outside of that comfort zone. You're going to stay in that situation until something changes and makes the pain of the present unbearable. Jamie, yeah, I'm hoping I find what we're looking for too. I have my fingers crossed, but I'm also, I don't know. I mean, nothing's ever as good as it first appears. Like at first I thought it was awesome because there was the Sunrail train. And the Sunrail train, there's a stop in Kissimmee. But I was looking, I was like, where the heck is the stop line? So like I love going on the train. But we'll see. Often you can't find what you're looking for until you try to find what you're looking for. And so that's what we're doing. In 2025, will allow all of us to find what we're looking for, but to get off our butts and actually start looking for something, figuring out what it is that you are looking for. So I'm hoping that you will get disconnected again, or you have to the change so much, the desire, the new life so much that you will go out of your way to make the changes that you need. By the way, I want to give another shout out to Amy, who's a huge supporter of this channel and of me. And in many ways, if it weren't for her, I don't know if I would have the motivation to keep going, because she always generously shares some super chats and the droobies and the gems and things like that. And just as a heads up, if any of you ever have the ability to help support the channel, please do so, because that's what's making me think, you know what, okay, awesome, I'm valued. What I'm saying is having a positive impact on people. And or recognize and appreciate Jamie, because she is the sponsor of this here live stream right now. And so I give you a big thumbs up and a salute, Jamie, for your support. I don't want to leave my mom alone for too long, so I'm probably going to sign off in a couple of minutes. But just as Jamie said, she's praying that I find what I'm looking for, I am praying that each of you take some time over this next week and really figure out how do you really want 2025 to be different? Number 2, write down what precisely you need to do. Too many people just say, okay, my New Year's resolution is I want to lose weight, I want to make more money, and I want to go abroad, I want to travel. Those things are not going to just magically happen. You need to forcefully create a plan, forcefully spend time to do research, put the plan into motion, and make the sacrifices to make those things happen. And by the way, I love your channel too. And I appreciate all of your support as well. By the way, if any of you guys want, I have a great book that can guide you. It's called Successful New Year. If you go to Amazon and type in Successful New Year Monroe Mann, it's a 52-week planner that I use myself to help me get out of my head and try to work hard to make things happen. Definitely check that out. It'll guide you for this next year. Vegeta, lovely to see you. Hello. We're on the train. You can see outside the train. Dum-ba-da-bum. Wonder if I can see what town we're in based on that. No. So it's not telling us what town we're in. So again, in summary, make a list of how you want 2025 to be different. Number 2, if you have stress, try to make a list of the things that are stressing you out, and then make a plan for how do I get rid of this? How do I stop doing this? How do I reduce the number of things that are stressing me out? That sometimes can improve your happiness dramatically. You don't need to change your life or do more. Sometimes you need to do less and say, how do I get rid of this? Somebody was just calling me. I don't know if you could hear the train whistle, but I love hearing that. The true. Can you hear it? I don't know if this microphone is good enough that you could hear that, but there it is again. Thanks, Vegeta. Yeah, I'm, last stop will be Orlando. and then we're gonna rent a car and kind of look at some of the different towns in the Orlando area to see about. This is a nice, look at this town. Oh, we're in Osceola. Osceola. This is a nice main street here. Osceola, there's the ocean in behind us. Can you see that? Oh no, are we in Stewart or Osceola? Oh, this is Stewart, Florida, guys. City of Stewart, yeah. I've been here before. Stewart's a very pretty city. I'm gonna keep looking out here a little bit so you guys can see. Very, you know, Stewart, Florida was named like by U.S. News and World Report one of like the #1 city in the United States to retire in. You can kind of see why. That was very pretty. Anchor is moving. Oh, Luxembourg. That's awesome, Anchor. Free public transport and university over there. That sounds fantastic. But Jed, I'm sort of on vacation. We're trying to find a place to move to because Miami Beach is just becoming unsustainably financially, and it's not a place that I absolutely love. Jamie says, my dad is here, I must go. Thank you so much, Jamie. Yeah, I'm going to head off too because I'm going to go check in with my mom. We're on the train here. Guys, lovely to see you. Anchor, we'll catch up soon on the next stream about, you'll tell us more about Luxembourg because I want to hear more about that. I have never been to Luxembourg and I've always wanted to. And so on the next time, you're going to give us a full update on that. So bye guys, great to see you. And remember, start creating your plan, a list on paper of what you're going to change for 2025. Bye.